Hello everybody, I'm Roller, and today I'm going to be bringing back this phone to explain some more features, and this time around maybe I'll try and be, more presentable with my info. So today I think what I'm going to start with is how to route actually. So let's get started. As you can see here, we got the phone right here. It's already on. I got a new phone actually because my old one kind of bit the dust. What happened was I toyed with the Bluetooth a bit. If you remember last video, I got really peeved that the Bluetooth took a lot of the battery life. So this time around, before I had this disable service thing on, and I tried to turn Bluetooth back on, and it broke my phone completely. It's stuck in a boot loop to this day. So I got a new one. It's only $30, so that's the great thing about this phone. If you want to experiment with Android, you can do it for pretty much nothing, no price pretty much, if you have $30 to spare. Or use it as a multimedia device, as I do now because I have a Samsung Galaxy Avant, which what I use for my main phone, but I use this around the house basically. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's bring up the brightness a little bit so we can get there. Yes. Alright. So I have no lock screen on this one because I really don't need a lock screen. And here we go. So I'm running a custom launcher on this. I'm running the Google Now launcher, so I can swipe right into Google Now. So which is what I do a lot actually because I actually use it with my Avant. But other than that, it's really good. I must say one thing. There's deviation between phones. This phone actually has a very phenomenal battery life, way better than my old one. Let me show you. It has 33 hours left. If you can see that. 33 hours left. That's pretty crazy. I mean, and I've been using this for about 22 hours already. So that's pretty insane. So it just goes to show that phones can be different. But I feel like that this phone has it's just weaker in general. I don't know why. I just feel like it. I'm always having to check out the RAM and stuff and make sure that's A-okay. But other than that, so I think today the first thing I'll try to do is routing. So let me try to go to a website. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to go to TowerRoute. Download. Now TowerRoute is something you're going to have to use in order to get a hold of this, in order to get a hold of routing. Now, yes, we're going to press OK on that one. Press OK. Now, the issue here is that I can't use it yet because I believe I didn't put on the yes. See, for security reasons, you cannot install from unknown sources. Blah blah. So we're gonna have to allow that. So we'll go back. Oh no, I think it's stuck in the downloads now. Yeah, it's stuck in the downloads. So I will go to downloads, and I'll pick that, and I'll pick next. Yeah, blah, next install. Alright. By allowing Google to do whatever it says, you know you love it. Yeah. Okay, I love it. Let's go. Yes, I understand what the heck it will do. Okay, app not installed. Did it just say that? Let me see here. I don't know if TowerRoute installed itself. No, it did not. Wow. Odd. Alright, let's just go back into it then. No big deal. Next, yep, install. Boy, that is some install time. I've never seen it that long before. Do you want to install this app? I understand I want to install it. I guess I pressed the wrong thing. I had to say press install anyway. And it's still going. Still going. Okay, now it's installed. We will open it now. Now, I didn't really research this before I came back and did this. You can see here, look at how it looks. Now, we're not going to press make it rain yet. We're not going to press make it rain yet because we have to do something. We have to tap up here. Believe. Yes. Now we have the string of numbers. I believe if I play it right, All we have to do is turn that 1 into a 0. And after that, do that and make it rain. Yep. Thank you for using TowerRoute. You should have root. No reboot required. If you enjoyed this, blah blah blah. So I'm not gonna root check it. There's no point. I have to install an app for that. But I just take my word for it. It is rooted. I've done this so many times. It's not even funny. So another thing we should probably touch on. Somebody complained about me not talking about the phone, which I guess that's what a smartphone really is for these days. So we'll talk about the phone, okay? This is like it's like a tutorial for people, for those who don't know how to do it. All in all, if you go to your app drawer, you go swipe over to the right, and you'll find that it's a P, it's phone. Click on that, and usually it'll bring you to the dialer right away, so you can dial whatever the heck you want. Blah 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 blah. Even if you have the sound on, which I don't, which I put on right now, makes wonderful, wonderful sounds like what a phone did back then. So it's great, but I don't really use it because A, this is not my real phone. I should probably close this blind. Either way, call logs obviously tells you what calls are coming in, what calls are coming out. Contacts. You know, you keep your contacts here. You could add a contact by pressing the plus button, and you could add the person's name, add their phone number, press save, and you have a new contact. Contacts are pretty easy to dial. Favorites, if you dial someone a lot, then you can just press them in your favorites. Groups, you can put people in your groups, and Google Plus will also do that for you, like in terms of Skype. What else? And that's really all there is to it. I can't really demonstrate the calling because I don't have cellular connection on this phone. I don't have a data plan on it because I didn't pay for one. As I said, I'm using this phone just for almost like an iPod Touch basically. Let's switch over to messaging. And if you ever want to access messaging, messaging is via app drawer. And you go down to where it says M. Remember, this app drawer is alphabetical order. So if you ever need to access anything, like, I don't know, the browser per se, you just go to B for browser or C for Chrome. Or Gmail, G for Gmail, or D for Drive, D for downloads, G for gallery, P for photos, M will play music, P for play music, P for play store, G for Google Plus, Google settings, you get the gist. Maps, same thing. So let's go to messaging, and here it just sends you right to who you want to send to right away. So I can't really send to anyone, as I said, because I don't have a data plan at the moment. You're just gonna take my word for it. It works pretty easily. You can download honestly other third-party apps if you so please. For example, like on my Avant, I have Hangouts, so I can just send my contacts are just lined up like that, and that's how it will work on the LG Optimus Fuel, which is awesome. So what else should I probably talk about before I call it? Other things, settings. If you developer options, maybe one thing I'll talk about is in the developer options. Developer options are more along the lines of, you know, if you're really that kind of person, then maybe you'll enjoy this. Maybe I'll talk about improving your RAM a bit. So let's say you have a lot of apps on this phone for a fact. You can go to the apps place, and you go to the apps in your settings, and it'll tell you what you have. Obviously, I don't have much on my phone. All I have is only like 300 megabytes left over, but if you can see that, yeah, or about 400. But either way. Now, if you go over here, you can see what's running. Now, you obviously have a lot of things running here, and if you don't root, this is actually the best way you can do this. You can go to any of these, like let's say Google Play Services, and let's see here, Google Messaging. Well, I'm never going to use Google Messaging, so I don't need that. So I'll press stop, and I'll press OK. That stops it, and that leaves you more RAM in the end. So let's go somewhere else. The GCM service, I'm not exactly too sure what it is, but I'm pretty sure I don't need it. Unless I do. Never mind. I'm not going to stop that one. Sorry, let's go back. I pressed out of it. So let's see here. Let's see, Android Core apps. Alive Core, I don't even know what that is, so I'm just going to cross it out. Google Play Music, I'm done with Google Play Music for the moment. Where data transfer, I really don't need that. The Google Keyboard, I do need. More Google Play services. Device connection service, I do not need that. Google Location Manager, I'll keep on. Dispatching service, I do not need, so I can press that. The Context Manager, pending callback service, I don't need that. So as you can see, it's pretty simple. If you want to flip through these and try and figure out what you do and don't need, you can do that. I don't really need a messaging tunnel service. So this will, in the end, give you more RAM to work with and, you know, more availability for your stuff. Clear all, Task Manager. And see, I'm just kind of rolling around in RAM over here. Not really, but either way, next time around, I'll probably try and come back with you in apps, like specific apps that you guys want. So just tell me what apps you want me to run, and I'll make a part 3 regarding what apps you can run. Alright? So I hope the people who are complaining will enjoy my slower tone. But either way, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys, and I'll see you all later.